motherfucker.
Did you ain't forget my name?
I done talked to so many goddamn airmen today and used so many goddamn names I can't remember everybody's name. So sorry. Tired of disciplining grown motherfuckers.
Nah, disciplining grown people is ridiculous.
Yes, I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it, rather. Had to break up a damn fight today. Like they ain't physically fight, but they were about to.
I would have let them have it.
Hell no, cause then if I would have let them do it, then I would have got in trouble.
Oh yeah, true, true, true.
I ain't getting in. Look, let me tell you something. I tell people all the time, I'm not getting in trouble for other people. If I'm gonna get in trouble, I'm gonna get in trouble on my own damn accord.
I gotta get in trouble because I chose to get in trouble. Shit.
I'm getting. If I want to be in trouble, I get in my own damn trouble. Trust me, I know how to get in trouble. I've been in it plenty of times. But I had a PTSD moment today at work, so
Oh Lord.
I was already mad. I ain't gonna even lie. I was so mad I shed a tear, bro.
Hmm.
But it wasn't
That's
because of
that real
them.
anger.
It wasn't because of them, bro. It was because it's a nigga that he not even really a nigga. It's a guy that he was my tech school instructor. So he
Hmm.
taught. So he basically taught us how to work on the aircraft and the basics of the aircraft and shit. So he uh he was one of the reasons why I had such a hard time at Bill at my last base. Like I don't know for sure if he started the rumor or if he started fucking talking about me or if he just told my MTL who then started the rumor. But either way it go, he had a big part to play in it. And what he did caused me 5.5 years worth of hell. And so I literally like when I seen him today, and he like came up to me and he was like trying to shake my hand, like I just fucking lost it, bro. Like I just had to leave the flight line.
Oh yeah.
Like
I don't
it
blame
was
you.
just like
Shit.
I really wanted to flash the fuck out, but I can't because the last time I seen this nigga, he was E6. This nigga is now an E8.
What the fuck? He sucking
So
dick.
I'm just like I can't say shit to this nigga. It's like I had like I didn't lock it up, but I was just like I just A1C
Yeah.
Banks was about to come out. I was
Yeah. I would just
festering.
had to walk away.
That's what my flight chiefs told me. They was like, look, they was like, we know, we understand what he did, but they was like, we know you know rank structure, and we know we don't have to tell you all that different stuff. He was like, you've done great work. He's like, you have been a stellar airman since you've been here. He was like, fuck what he said, fuck that rumor that he started. He was like, none of us see that shit. We all see the good work that you do. He was like, don't let him fuck it up. He was like, he is not in your chain of
Right.
command. He can make you do anything. And if he come in this bitch talking shit, trust me, we gonna take care of his ass.
They gonna
Cause
humble
this is
his
not his
ass.
domain. This is whether he a senior or not. We gonna handle this shit. So they was like, do not lose your cool. And like I at that moment, like I was so mad because you know how you like I felt fucking powerless, and it's like I can't
Nah,
let
it be
this
like
nigga
that, bro.
feel power over me. It's like I
It be
can't
like
do
that,
shit,
cuz.
but I gotta let him do it. I'm like,
That's
so I
that's what
get
that real
so
life
fucking
maturity come in
mad.
when they say walk away. It's like I'm walking away not for me, nigga, but for you
But
because
for
I would really
you,
fuck up some shit over there.
cause it's like, bro, like I really like they could see the pain in my fucking face. Like they were like, Banks, I've never seen you like that. I was like, bro, this nigga caused me 5 years of fucking misery. All he had to do was treat me just as equally as he treated everybody else, and I wouldn't have had to deal with that shit. Like if a motherfucker
Hmm.
come up to me and say, Banks, you a piece of shit because I didn't do my job, okay, I could take that. But if somebody calling me a piece of shit based on somebody else's opinion and it ain't even fucking true, and they said like I'm talking about my first day in the actual real life Air Force. Motherfuckers is talking about how I got baby mama drama, how I got a spending problem, I got an attitude problem. Motherfucker, I like to spend money on shoes. I spend all my money on a Challenger. Me and my baby mama do be ghetto on Facebook going back and forth. And I'm like, none of that actually ever like Where are you?
Outrageous.
Hello? Is that me cutting out?
They think they know more about you than they know. That shit is like that shit pisses me off, bro. And then like not only did the leadership treat me like that, they had it so fucking structured out that even the new airmen that came after me started treating me like that at one point. And I was just, bro, like, and some of them even ranked up before me.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
So I like, bro, like
Fucking,
all
it's
5
military.
years worth, 5 years worth of anger just came out, and I had to sit there quietly, bro.
And it
Couldn't
ain't
say
even the
shit.
military. It's just like certain individuals in the military. Like
hmm
niggas,
And
they just man, I ain't gonna lie.
he ended up coming up to me, and like my flight chiefs were standing right there, and they would like, cause they didn't know he was gonna walk up to me. They was gonna ask me something totally different because, so you remember how I was telling you how I got coined by my squadron commander?
Yeah.
So they put me in for like 6 different awards. So my wing commander, who is the commander of the base, he's
Mm.
supposed to he's supposed to coin me too, but he been putting the shit off. But and I got class the rest of this week. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday I had class, and he was telling me they was like, look, because they slipped up and told me it was supposed to be a surprise, but my senior master sergeant slipped up and told me.
Niggas was
So
too excited.
yeah, so he slipped up and told me. So he was like, look, we gonna make sure his ass do it this Friday. Like he's not getting up out of it. He's gonna come down here and he's gonna present you with your shit because it's been 2 months. So I have to go back to the flight line on Friday. So they were about to say that to me, and then he comes up and he goes, Banks, you look like you've matured and grown up so much. How's life, man? I really like this person that I see right here, and I just I just
What do
That
you mean you
triggered me.
like this person?
like
What's wrong
like I
with
just
That would
like
trigger
I
me.
looked at my flight chiefs and I looked at them and they looked at me and gave me that little small head shake and I looked back at him and I'm like, you know what? Been delightful, sir. Not counting the help of other people. And he goes, what do you mean? And I said, I can finally rest knowing that I'm not being held back in my career no more. And I walked the fuck away.
Mm.
Left his ass with the stuck face.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. He was feeling shitty.
And I ain't gonna
That's
lie,
the
I
that's the
punched the
military
wall
way
when I
to.
got in the office, bro.
I was gonna say,
I
that's the
punched the
military
fucking
way
wall.
of basically being like, bitch, walking off.
Cause it's bro. I had just got done counseling airmen about fighting and like being
Yeah, you.
mature and like being mature and fucking letting that shit go. And I
Somebody tested
just
your
got done,
patience.
and now I'm talking about this nigga testing my. I'm like, I can't be no hypocrite. I can't be no hypocrite. I can't be no hypocrite. I'm just, bro.
You
I'm
gotta
like,
talk
bro,
yourself out of it, bro. It'd be hard
bro.
too.
It is so hard because, bro, I'm just, bro. It's like I don't see red, I see black, and it's just like I hear
Me
my own
too.
voice. Don't
I
do it,
do
don't do
too.
it, don't do 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 it,
No,
don't do
like it's weird because
it.
like when I get in that mode, like I can't explain, but I feel like I start literally moving out my body. Like
Nah,
I
I
feel
don't move.
like no, like I'm
I
talking about like my physical body stands still, but it feel like I'm moving out my body when I'm about to do some outrageous shit. Now my mind's like emotion, whatever the hell it is. When I know I
kind of
will
how
literally
like
flash out, but it's like it get eerie in a way because it's like I don't know how to explain it, bro.
kind of like how
Like
when
I
you put like playing that game Detroit Become Human, and that part where he becomes fucking deviant, like when the fucking robots become deviant and they start thinking for themselves and they breaking out their programming. That's kind of like how it is for me. I'm just punching the fucking wall and I'm like, no, 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 no. Like I swear to God, bro, like I just get so fucking pissed. And it like he didn't say anything else to me after that. Like
as
like
he should
and
have.
my flight chiefs came up, they was like, we're proud of you. And then my E8 came up and he was like, Banks, I didn't know because they were like, mind you, my E8 and my two flight chiefs, they love me to fucking death. Like they they were They were surprised to see me like that, and he was in the office with them, and I didn't even look at him. But on the way out, he like he kind of looked at me, and I gave him that evil ass like nigga fuck you like short ass nigga look, like how you look
Mm-hmm.
somebody up and down and walked off. And my senior caught that shit, and he ain't say nothing. And after my flight chiefs told him what happened, because I'm not gonna lie, bro, like it was it wasn't like one of those cries, but you know how
It
when
was
you just
like
so
mad.
mad,
Yeah.
like I'm just so
'Cause
mad,
you,
tears are just
the
flowing
emotions,
down my face.
like
Then I'm
yeah,
just
the emotion just of anger. It's just like you tapped in. But I'm one of them. If you see
big.
tears up on my face and I'm not like boo hoo like if you just see tears and I'm like my
Mhm.
jaws locked up, oh somebody better move or I better get the
Mhm.
fuck.
Cause my flight chief, he was like, cause he was like Banks, I'm not gonna lie to you. He was like, I've always liked you. He was like, but when you told me the story originally, he was like, I thought it was just like some regular airman BS. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I thought it was just some shit that normal airmen say, like, oh well, he didn't fucking like me or this, that, and the other. I got mistreated. He was like, but seeing you like that, he was like, that I could tell that's like a real triggering thing. He was like, I've never. He was like, you have. He was
Never.
like, he was like, out of everybody in this AMU, you have the tightest bearing I have ever. He was like, I've never seen you break character. He's like, ever. And he was like, that's the first time you broke character. He was like, yeah, I could tell that shit's real. And so I was like, yeah. He's like, you are usually, he's like, you either one or two ways. You either serious and you about your business, or you happy, go lucky, give it, like just laughing all kinds of. He was like, but this, he's like, I don't know this person. He was like, I ain't gonna lie to you. The A1C Banks that he tried to portray me as, that's who was coming. That was finna come out. That was finna come out right then. Like I promise you. Like, cause I told
I feel like
myself, bro, like,
they be wanting that though, like to prove like it's like they create this image of somebody and then it's like man, that ain't even me, but it's like you forcing me like to be that way based on the environment, all this shit you throwing my way, bitch.
mm-hmm. And they used to try to push my buttons, bro, because like I I would never get in trouble, ever. They would try to have to make me get in trouble at work because outside of work they knew it wasn't happening. They knew it wasn't happening because like, and it's so crazy because they used to see how I dress, they used to see how I acted, they used to see what the people I be with. They see I'm going to clubs every weekend. They see I'm driving the car I'm driving. Like they used to be like, oh yeah, it'd be a matter of time for his ass get himself in trouble. Nope, because I'm smarter than that. All you see is a nigga. That's all
Right.
you see. You don't see the others. Like you don't see what you're supposed to see. You just see the part that you want to see. Like like I told
You
him, like
looking for certain shit. You don't see the truth. You
right.
don't see the full picture. You only looking for the negative shit.
Like I told the last senior I had at my last base before he PCS, he tried to talk to me, and I was just like, no sir, I really don't have nothing to say to you. He was like, you not gonna miss me? I was like, actually, I'm gonna be honest with you, fuck no. And he was like, I thought we was cool, Banks. I was like, yeah, we were cool when I first met you. I was like, you a cool ass dude. I said, but whenever we fucking you start hearing these rumors and listening to these rumors and shit, and you started treating me different, that's when I didn't fuck with you no more. He was
Yeah.
like, he's like, I never treated you different. I said, motherfucker, I had six
Motherfucker.
award packages. I said six award packages and declarations that were written for me personally by my supervisor that felt like I deserved them. All you did was look at the name on them and slid them back to him and said, nope. So you mean to tell me there ain't no fucking prejudice? You didn't even fucking read it. You didn't even know what he was awarding me for, and you just said no. So you mean to tell me you just didn't like me based off of that? Like fuck
Yeah, that's
no,
some
motherfucker. I ain't got
fuckery.
nothing to say to you. And he was like, well, he was like, whenever that shit was happening with your family and shit, I let you. I was like, yeah, that's what you supposed to do, my nigga. The fuck? You supposed to do all that shit. You ain't nobody giving you no hand clap of praise. You doing your job? Ain't that what you told us? Like the fuck?
Shit be going
That
over people's
motherfucker.
head, man.
And all
They
that
be
shit
having the
went
game
over his
fucked
head
up.
like a motherfucker. I'd be like, bro, like if you just treated me like a fucking simple, like let me be a nigga on my own accord. I want to be a nigga on my own accord. I know how to act a nigga and I know how to have fun doing it. I don't need you to be labeling me no motherfucking nigga when I'm not trying to be.
Right, I can
Like
show
I'm
you
trying
that
to,
side.
like
Fuck.
I can show you a nigga. I can show you exactly what you're looking for, but I'm not doing like I am a professional young man. I am doing everything above and beyond the standards of what you asked me to do. And I'm not doing it to kiss ass. I'm doing it because it's my fucking job. And I'm
Exactly.
trying to fucking advance. But you wanna fucking promote these damn crackers that don't know no fucking better. And then they get up in their fucking staff sergeant, tech sergeant slots, fuck shit up. Then the same rotation happens again. Then you want to talk about, well, we don't have no experience. That's because all the good motherfuckers that do promote, they fucking get out because they overworked, overstimulated, and they don't want to deal with that
They
shit
not
no more. So they just
appreciated.
get the fuck out. Yeah, they feel unappreciated, so they get the fuck out.
Man, that's what I was telling motherfuckers. Like, so many people in the military I know that actually do their job get treated like shit, and then when they get out, they when that time comes, they, oh, you're not gonna re-enlist. Fuck no, they not fucking finna re-enlist. Because you see the shit that they fucking doing, how they treating people, the actual good people. You don't hold the actual people that doing fuck shit accountable. Like, for doing that shit, you want to go fuck with the people that's actually doing their job because you look shitty because you ain't doing your best. Like, no
Right.
fucking dickhead, don't
Like
get fucking mad
it's a
because
nigga in my
I'm
shop
fucking
right
doing my
now.
job. Like, don't
It's two
go first and worry about the other nigga, next nigga shit.
it's two niggas in my shop right now. One got kicked out, the other one's still here. The, the one that's here, this nigga has 2 DUIs and has 4 sexual assault cases against him.
Two
And he's
DUIs is outrageous, and four sexual assaults
four
cases.
sexual assault
That's
cases.
outrageous.
And he is still in the military.
Bro, yes, they will get, bro. Let me flash out about that shit real quick, cause man, they will get on my ass and everybody ass so fast for having their motherfucking hands in their pocket, but you ain't go check a motherfucker with SAs like left and right, with motherfuckers that's sitting there sitting there doing all these hard drugs on base. You won't go check them, like all this other shit you
Right.
talking about. You worry about
Or
me and my
all
fucking
these
hands in my
motherfuckers.
pockets.
But then it's this airman that I fucking worked with. Cool ass airman. Knew his fucking job. Showed up to work every day on time. Did everything that was asked and expected of him. Never got in motherfucking trouble. And he popped hot on the piss test one time because he didn't know that the vape juice that he had THC in it.
Bro,
And he
that's the shit. Literally
explained,
my story.
yeah, and he explained like, hey, I didn't know this had THC in it. Like, it doesn't say it on the bottle. I can bring you the bottle. Didn't say it. He had a valid case. Commander still kicked him out.
Man, me too, bro. That's so. Let me put you on game with what actually happened. So, like everybody in my family know, like my wife, all this shit. So, what happened? It was the first UA since COVID had cracked off, right? Like, so it was like 2021. Yeah, no, 2022. So when COVID had cracked off, and we finally took a UA. So we go through, do this shit. I'm coming back from San Diego, like from out here with my wife, and then going back to Virginia Beach. So we get out there. They like, oh, you feel, you ready to take your test? I'm like, hell yeah. They were like, yo, you ain't gonna pop. I'm like, fuck no. Like, what the fuck I'm gonna pop for? And so I'm piss test, boom, we good. Then a couple weeks later, they talking about you popped on it. And I'm like, hold the fuck up. What you mean I popped on the test? I'm like, nigga, I don't smoke. I used to smoke heavily. I know when I smoke. I'm like, nigga, I ain't smoke. Like, what the fuck? And I like the only thing I know for a fact that I did was some like a fucking tab, and that was on leave. So like shit like that. So and that anyways. So I get to my chief gets in there, seeing chief. I have like letters, like literal letters of like letters of character of like my highest chain of command talking about like that's not him. Like he goes to the gym, he spends time with his wife, and that's really it. Like he goes and he fucking does his job. And so basically it got all the way down to the point where they changed the UCMJ shit. So now like the CO doesn't have control to tell where they can keep a military member in the military no more. So it has to get sent to JAGs now. And them, they don't see shit for like character in the people because they're not on base, they're not at that command, and they don't know the character of the person, even when you send in these letters. So they pretty much said, bye, kick me out that motherfucker. And I was like, wow. I'm like, so I got letters right here. And you know what's crazy? I had to take a polygraph test. And Luther, my chief was like, my chief, he was kind of pressed over the matter because he was like something fishy is going on because he was like they wouldn't let him get the UA results at first. Then I had supposedly he was pissed off because he was like he said no way that you have 3 UAs consecutively each week after that shit and you popped up negative on the rest of them. And I was like exactly I had 4 UAs, only one of them popped positive, and then I have all these people vouching for me and you telling me you still can't see the fucking like logic in that, you gonna kick a nigga out. So boom, that's what happened. That's what I'm like looking at it now. I'm like, I was actually on my shit. Like Chief was like, everybody was pretty much like, I was expecting him to be in the Chiefs mess. Like, no, before his first contract in, I was like one of the headers in the class. I'm thinking I'm a nigga too, around all these white folks doing this damn job, and electrical engineering and mechanical engineering at that. And so, usually, when they see us, they think we don't. And so when I start speaking, because I got a little countryness to my voice, so especially when I talk, niggas thinking I'm not educated at times. So when they seen the work I was doing and seeing the shit I was surpassing all these privileged motherfuckers that grew up with all that shit handed to them, even the Chiefs was like, well, damn. And then I don't take shit from people when I put my Chiefs in their place respectfully when they start crossing boundaries because they start trying shit, But my Chief was doing all that shit, he was expecting that. But moral of the story is, I realized that shit I probably wasn't meant to be in there because I was so, I don't know, life works crazy ways. Now they paying me, fuck them, without doing work for them.
I mean, it's just so fucking crazy. Like the military is such a rewarding thing, but it could be the worst thing ever too. Like, and like I tell motherfuckers all the time,
bro. Like I loved
shit,
my job because I cried. I was depressed. That's why I said like last year I was so depressed because I didn't know what to do. I had to take a polygraph test, everything, and they were just like, "No, we still kicking your ass out this bitch." I'm like, "Bro, what the fuck? Who asked to take a polygraph test in line? Like that's stupid ass shit." And then pretty much they were saying it was probably in my so I probably hit somebody vape, and it was because it wasn't THC, it was Delta 8. That's why I was like, "Bro, what the fuck even is that?" I had to look it up at first. So I cried, bro. I was hurt. I cried for months, cause that was something like a nigga write a contract for 6 years, and that's what you got goals and plans to try to get that shit done, but and then it just gets sidetracked over some random shit, and then you can't even really vouch for yourself. It's like military, that zero drug policy, but it's like nigga, you zero drugs, but you let rapists in there, you let fucking like sexual abusers in here, like you get like no, come on now, like seriously.
Like bro, we had fucking like whenever we was at Bill before I PCS'd here, fucking every Friday, like it wasn't an issue. Like every Friday, like once I started getting cool with everybody, cause I was working on swings, so I was working at night, and we would work from 5 to 9. So if we was one of them Friday nights where we had to stay late, nigga, like after all the work is done, somebody will crack a beer, crack a bottle, you know what I'm saying, and we have have a drink. But see, these motherfuckers took it too far and was just belligerent with it. Like I'm talking about these niggas is finishing whole ass bottles and driving off base to go home. And it's like
they tweaking.
And it's just like, so you wanted to do all, and then there was motherfuckers in the shop that was smoking weed and doing cocaine, but I didn't even figure that shit out till later.
That's also outrageous.
And it's just like, so y'all want to condemn niggas for doing this, but you got your own motherfucking vices. Like, don't fucking judge me when nigga I can turn around and judge you too. Like, I can see if you was a fucking straight shooter, didn't do nothing, mind your business, came to work, treated everybody respectfully and fair, knew your fucking job like the back of your damn dick. You know what I'm saying? But you have your faults too.
You want to know the kicker though, Luther? Like especially with my case, because you're not wrong on that. Like, what was the crazy part is if you look at my DRB, like the paper, like my disciplinary review board, or like discharge review board, shit like that. You look at it and because that's where you explaining what happened to like before they like decide to kick you out or something like that. You basically talking to all the upper E8s and everybody E7 and above in that bitch. So you talking to them, explaining what happened. So I'm in that bitch and I look at the paper because they write down their thoughts and comments before they send it to the CO and the JAG. Nobody said nothing positive. Everybody said I believe he should get another chance. All the way up to like my senior chief. My CMC, my command master chief. my E9,
Mm-hmm.
everybody was literally saying, "Oh, I believe he deserves another chance." Like that. That's not him. Like he has no recollection. He took these drug tests already multiple times. He still hadn't popped positive again. All this different shit. And then it was like it's Delta 8. You know how many products have Delta 8 at that time, especially bucked up. I don't know if you know like
Yeah,
the
I
little
know what
pre
that is because
workout shit
they
like
was
that.
selling that
That's what
shit
I
on
was
fucking
using.
base, and I
That
was
was
telling
exactly.
I
So it's
had that talk with my commander, and like I told him to bring that up to our fucking uh base commander, and he
man,
was
they
like,
still kick my ass out,
yeah, and
bro.
I'm just like, bro, y'all
Even
selling
after
that
that
shit on
shit.
base. Y'all selling that shit on base, thinking, and we sit here thinking, okay, the shit good because it's on base. We take the shit, pop high, you kick us out for some shit you sold us.
Oh God. And then like I don't get like this is my thing. If why even put me through that whole process to where you have your actual enlisted people, your higher enlisted E9s, E7s, E8s, all above to make a judgment on something because you're not there. You don't know the situation. But then you see all them saying that shit, you just look at it and just decide to be like, nah, fuck that. Kick them out anyway. Like that don't make no fucking sense. What's the purpose of it? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of
It
like
was some inside shit behind that, bro. It had to be.
that's what my chief was feeling like. Cause my chief, I ain't gonna say his name because he's streaming this shit. But that he's a Hispanic dude, and he kind of knew my background a little bit. And he seen how much work I was trying to put in, and so he that's what he kept saying. He was like, bro, something's fishy. He said because I'm a chief and they acting like they gatekeeping information. They not letting me know certain things. Like, and he said every time he said that's not how that stuff works. He said we're the same rank, and he was like if I'm asking for information over one of my somebody directly underneath my chain of command, why are you gatekeeping information? And then he was just like, he said just something was off about that. And then when I told my pops about the situation, my daddy was like, cause you know my daddy a Marine too, a veteran, and he was calling some of his partners to like that are in the military still to try to figure the situation out. Everybody was saying that my situation seemed so fucking sketch and fishy because it was the first UA of the year, like fucking fucking I knew motherfuckers on base that was dead ass doing shit. Like I would see them doing it and know that they were doing it, but they didn't pop. That's why I was like, bro, what the fuck is this type of shit? I'm like, nigga, ain't no way. I see you just smoked yesterday, and we had a UA today. Like, how the fuck he didn't pop? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what my daddy and everybody felt like some still scared, but I didn't heal on it. Like, I still say fuck. That's why I was so fuck the military. If you didn't know that, when I don't know if you remember when I used to be like, man, fuck the military. Like that was the reason why.
I remember.
Because it's not fuck the people, it's just fuck the system because it get real
Mm-hmm.
fucking political at a certain point.
Bro, I got a homeboy, I couple homeboys that have literally smoked, like, and I've seen them, and I'm like, bro,
Right.
chill out. Like, you gotta chill on that shit, cause like they would do it once and leave it alone, then it started getting progressive, and I'm just
Because they
like, bro, like,
start getting
and I'm
cocky.
just right, and I'm just like, bro, like, I don't wanna have, cause I'm gonna choose me regardless. And at the end of the day, when you see some shit like that, you're supposed to report it. But I'm not no snitch, and I'm not
Yeah.
trying to ruin nobody's life telling on them. You know what I'm saying? Especially somebody that I say I'm cool with. But I'm
Mm-hmm.
like telling you niggas like, hey, chill that shit out, bro. Like that shit not necessary, bro. It's not
It's really not.
it's really not necessary, bro. Like we have alcohol. You want to get fucked up, drink
That's what made
liquor.
me an alcoholic because I wasn't smoking. Because
Right, and
before
I'm
the
just
military, I was a pothead boy. I was smoking wood, tray fire. I was smoking so much. And then when I joined the military, it was cold turkey, but I didn't have the urge to smoke. Like if I did, fucking it, like I said, it was on leave. But I knew this shit was cool, and then boom, 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 I had time, whatever the case may be. Or so that's why I'm like, I went to that alcohol. I ain't gonna lie, that's what made me a boy.
and I was just like, bro, that shit just don't make no fucking sense. I'm just like, look, please, for the love of God, chill that shit out. Like, stop smoking, just drink. And they kept getting belligerent and belligerent and belligerent with it. I done had another homeboy. He got kicked out for smoking weed. Then I had another one that went to Turkey. He got a DUI in Turkey. Then came back to Bill and got another. And then he got popped hot on the piss test. So he got kicked out for weed. And then I'm just like, then it's two more that's still in, and they still do the shit. And it's just like, okay, y'all are both so good at y'all's job. Both of y'all are good as fuck at y'all job.
Don't
Y'all
throw it away.
always around these mothers. Like, don't throw that shit away, bro. Like, don't be like that. Like, it ain't fucking worth it, my dog. Just drink you some liquor. And they still do that shit to this day. But what's so funny is the motherfucker hit me up like a week ago. Yeah, y'all pray for me, bro. I sure just hit the blunt this weekend. And soon as I come on base, uh, they caught this nigga at the BX and told this nigga to go to the theater and piss test. I said that shit don't sound good. He talking about, man, they don't know
Somebody
nothing.
snitched.
I said somebody, like, he said it was like 50 motherfuckers in there. I said, nigga, somebody snitched on y'all. Y'all going to the theater and them niggas caught you in the fucking parking lot at a BX? Oh yeah, somebody snitched on you.
GLD they did.
What? What? Girl, if you don't stop all that goddamn hollering and screaming and shit, I'm tired of you doing this over dramatic ass whining. You get the shit from your damn mama. What?
Yeah, that shit.
What?
They had the game fucked up.
Ain't nothing wrong with this. Sit down. Ain't nothing wrong over here. I'm just like, bro, like somebody snitched on you, bro. He might not have snitched on you individually, but he'll like just by yourself. But you got a part to play in that shit. Somebody knows something. Somebody that's seen you do something or heard
Mm-hmm.
about you. You can't just tell me like because he was like, bro, it was motherfuckers that's not even in my squadron that fucking was there. I was like, so that should tell you.
Literally.
Like, like that should tell you. You think they finna piss test random motherfuckers in different fucking squadrons? He talking about, but we all part of the same wing. It does not matter. They're not finna do no shit like. I was like, the military is resourceful. They not finna do no shit like that unless they are sure.
Not facts. That's one thing they
So
don't like doing, wasting money.
wasting money.
They quick to fucking take it though.
Hold up, my mom calling. Hold up.
Mm-hmm. Bunky, he's streaming.
Nick, what's up?
Fuck, I need to put my.
I'm about to say I ain't really paying attention any goddamn way. I'm keeping up with my nigga
Luther
Rob Dom.
just walked away. As literally
Good.
as you joined the party.
Good. I'm over here watching Rob Dom, so I ain't paying no attention anyway.
I don't even know who that is. I'm gonna let you watch him.
You ain't in the cars?
I am, but not like I should be.
Then you wouldn't know
other
him.
folks. Mm-hmm.
Let's see, this one time at band. Wait, who's streaming? Brennan?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, see, if it was somebody else, I wouldn't give a damn. Well, time to hop back on this fucking Farlight, bro. That game, oh my god, I love this game. Came back from my vacation. Oh
What is
man,
Farlight?
played fucking Forza for like 2 hours. Now I'm about to get on
Boy,
fucking Farlight.
what? Forza Motorsport?
Yeah, the new one.
I got all the Forzas though. I play the fuck. That's what I'm saying. I'm in the cars. I don't
Happy
take
late
the time
birthday,
to really
Bunky.
learn. Oh yeah, happy belated.
Oh my
I
god,
don't,
I should
I
have
don't
never
take
said
the
that.
time to really learn shit
Thank you.
like I fucking should be.
I
Like my
mean,
partner Rob, the one who
I'm
came
not
in the party.
saying-
I don't know if you was in the. He the one that's big on cars that got me into cars and Forza and like really learning how to like the interior, the inner works of a car.
I'm about to say it's definitely something to. It's a lot to get into and actually learn.
It
But
is.
if it ain't your cup of tea, then it ain't your cup of tea.
I fuck with it. It's just again, I got other things I gotta fucking handle right now and worry
Oh, yeah,
about
that shit,
with my
yeah,
time
that
and
can come
energy.
later.
I'm glad. That's That's why when I get my fucking land, then I got time to fucking get in deep.
Oh, I'll tell you right now, shit, I can tell you right now. Us three niggas, me, Brandon, Luther, boy, when we get big ass land, nigga, that
Boy, it's
damn land gonna
over.
be filled with cars. Broken down cars at that, fix them up.
Man, I ain't lying.
Yeah, I'm putting Hellcats in the Miatas and 2Js
my
in the
God.
Camaros.
I hate how you said Hellcat Miata first. Jesus Christ. That's gonna be one hell of a fucking build. Bro, that's gonna be one hell of a displacement. Holy shit, I didn't even think about that.
It's already been done, so I already got the blueprints laid out.
I mean, I understand it's been done already, but the displacement though, that's a big ass engine for that little ass car.
I'm a big ass dude for that little ass car too.
Fair enough. But the moment you get on that goddamn gas, hey, bro, hey, you looking at the sky.
No, that nigga might. He might.
Hey, Deborah.
Oh my God.
He
How?
might fly away. Quite literally.
Like,
Yeah.
why? Out of all builds, nigga, why?
Yeah, bro. You say, fuck the military, but look, I love the military, but fuck it.
What the fuck gonna happen now?
That's what I'm saying.
It's just so. So you remember how whenever when I first got in the military, how I was having the time of my life, but I hated my job.
Mm-hmm.
So like a motherfucker from my past that trained me basically, the motherfucker that started all the rumors and bad shit about me at my last base, he came here for a week because we having a UEI week where all these high-ranking people come and they inspect our programs and shit, and he's one of them. I didn't know he was one of them. So when I seen him,
Oh fuck no.
I just had like a fucking PTSD moment because it's like, bruh, because of you, I done had to go through 5 years of fucking hell, even a fucking depression that I never even fucking asked for because I was questioning if I was really the person that I said I was because everybody was fucking
Man,
like
oh God,
fucking
man, that's Luther.
like that shit was
Sorry.
fucking me up, and I'm just like,
Bruh,
bruh, so
met
like
that nigga in the alleyway and beat the shit out of
I
him.
couldn't because listen, this the thing. When I met him, he was an E6, which is a tech sergeant. I was an A1C at the time. I've only ranked up once, so I'm a senior airman now. This nigga's a whole E8, a whole senior master sergeant. So he literally has one more rank to go, and he's at the top of the chain when it comes to fucking enlisted people. So I can't say shit to this nigga.
I
Nothing.
can't know.
You say you're A and he's an E. Wouldn't
I can't know.
No,
I feel
Let
like-
me-
so listen.
Let me meet that nigga.
In the
I would
military,
be like, what?
we
fuck
have
yo, look.
so you have enlisted and you have officer, right?
Mhm.
So enlisted is like lower barrel, like them the motherfuckers that come in out of high school and all that extra shit like that. Stop pulling that before you pull that down and hurt yourself. You better shut the hell up with all that damn crying. You want the goddamn bookshelf to fall on you, crazy ass girl? Shit,
Yes.
yeah. Anyway, so you come in as an E1. E1 is the lowest you can come in.
Oh my God, that fucking zombie
E8.
just hit my ass good.
E9 is the highest you can go. So that's for enlisted. So he's an E8, and I'm an E4.
Yeah, he really did, Brandon.
So it's like I look at like it took so much maturity and fucking patience and self meditation for me not to hit that nigga in this goddamn job because he's shorter than me, and I'm just like, and like I'm still trying to do my job while navigating around this nigga, but it's so much like bruh, like
How he shorter than you?
Yeah, he's shorter than me. This nigga, I'm 5'9" and a half,
That's
bro.
what I'm saying. How the fuck he shorter than you?
Bro,
He
this
had to
nigga
make
is
Luther had to
shorter
make
than
sure
me.
he put that half in there.
Bro,
Yeah, give
nah,
him all
this
his
nigga like a
bitches.
good. This nigga like good 5'6", 5'7". He about Kenson height. Like, and I wanted to fucking give him I wanted to scrape the ground with the uppercut. I was about to hit his ass. Boy, bro. I'm talking about I was gonna bring that bitch straight from hell.
Knuckle drag that motherfucker.
Boy, and it's just like I'm just glad I don't have to see that motherfucker for the rest of the week. And if I do, it is what it is.
A week ain't enough.
I thought I would
live
never
the
see
rest
that.
of my life.
I thought I would never see that motherfucker for the rest of my life. But look, the military, I'm telling you, bro, look, the military is a small motherfucker world. You
It
might
really
think,
is.
you look, it's motherfuckers you would think would never ever know each other. And then you'll talk about them, and you'll be like, hey, I know
They be
that
like, this,
motherfucker. Hey,
you be like,
what?
the one from here, and then it was here. They got this on
Yeah,
it. Like, man, you be like, what the fuck?
You be like, what
Everybody
the
know
fuck,
everybody.
man? Like that's why you can't really talk shit about folks in the military unless like everybody is on the consensus that they don't like that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta,
Yeah, we all got that one individual.
you got to tiptoe.
It's a group
You gotta
hate.
tiptoe around that shit.
Right. This low key a group hate.
Yeah, you gotta tiptoe around that shit because that shit is fucking. Cameron, if you don't stop with all this goddamn dramatic ass crying, I'm gonna break your damn back with this belt.
Damn.
I'm tired of you are 3 years old. You can
Well,
talk.
you ain't my daddy.
Just tell daddy what you want. Stop all this damn whining.
Well,
You
you ain't
wanna
my
what?
daddy, boy. As soon as I get older, boy, yeah.
You want
Mhm.
what? You
I'm
daddy
gonna
just
hit your
gave you
ass
some
now.
cookies.
Running from state to state. You ain't catching me.
Daddy just gave you some cookies. What else do you want?
My pacifier, nigga.
What?
She 3. She don't got no damn
What is right
pacifier.
there?
Oh.
What is right there?
That's not necessarily can be true.
Show me what you
Nah,
want.
that shit. That motherfucker keep a nigga quiet. Shit.
Nah, she just
Nah.
fucking this.
Pacifier, 3 years old, boy.
You don't even know what the hell you
Fuck
want
her,
to
I'll
hear.
tell you right now, I can't have
just
no
want
kids,
random
bro,
shit. Go
right
over there.
now, cause them niggas aggravate me. Guess what's going in their milk? NyQuil.
Oh, you gonna
Shit, we
Hey,
give this
that's the
motherfucker a
$5
melatonin
babysitter
gummy
right
every
there.
Fucking night.
Man,
We give her a melatonin gummy every motherfucking night
melatonin
on
ain't enough.
schedule. Shit. This motherfucker be in
Shit,
here
that
not
little body.
look.
That's
ain't
what
gonna lie,
that nigga
that
said. Shit,
little
that's all I
body.
need to hear.
That little
Man,
body get
look.
that melatonin. Man, they
She
be
be in the tub having the time of her life,
Ah.
and we be like, here you go,
out there heavy, boy.
man. What? But I'm just tired of cause like fucking Cameron, she been doing like, she can talk, like she knows how to talk, but she does this whining shit, and I
And
keep
this
getting, I
point
get
and
pissed
shit.
the fuck whine and point, and I'm like,
Man.
bruh, I'm
I hope
tired
my
of this
little
because I
girl
know
don't- she not
you only got that shit from your motherfucking mama. You dramatic just like her. I said both of you heifers are gonna have to get it the fuck together, cause look, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You got a mouth, you got a vocabulary, use it. I'm not finna sit here and fucking guess what the fuck you want. I'm not guessing though. I'm not playing fucking charades with you.
He said,
Shit.
"Yeah."
Hell.
I mean, would you rather her talk like goddamn kids and mix up fucking words and shit?
That shit, hell, I would rather, at least I could try to piece it the fuck together. Shit, I speak ignorant. I don't speak Japanese or whatever goddamn language she trying to put together. She be down there, I know, and that's a part of it too. She be down there watching that damn tablet, and these motherfuckers be speaking all kinds of different Spanglish and Janglish and all kinds of extra
Danglish?
shit, and I don't know what the fuck they speaking, and then she be trying to speak it, and I'm like, English, motherfucker, English,
She be trying to speaking.
yes.
Oh Lord.
She be, you know what?
I
Never
love my
mind, you
baby
got
to
it.
death, and I would never trade her for nothing in the world. But god damn it, she get on my nerves. Her and her fucking mammy.
My mammy. I swear to God, that word is the fucking funniest shit I've ever fucking heard.
Mammy.
bro.
Somebody at work
I'm
called
the
me a
mammy.
mixture. Somebody today at work called me a fucking mixture of Bernie Mac and Cat Williams with
See,
the
look,
height
I
of
just
Kevin
said
Hart.
it too. I'm just happy.
Ah! Zay!
Life.
Zay!
You missed it. They said Kevin Hart, a mixture of Kevin Hart and Bernie Mac with the height of Kevin Hart.
That look like
Oh.
Usher is
You
crazy.
saying it look like Usher? Wow.
Usher with the
I'll take
disease.
it though. That's crazy. Not that wild.
Not that.
I need food. I'm going to the top.
Suck my dick.
Oh, I did see that,
I
Bernie.
thought that nigga
That's why
just
you
sucked
was
my
calling
dick
my
and
name.
left, bro.
But yeah, like I ain't gonna even lie. And then so what's so funny?
Bernie, you be cutting
Zay,
it close, cuz.
is they be really be trying to fucking they be talking about Thunderdome and shit in the office, like trying to
The
wrestle and shit. Like they be trying to wrestle and shit. Like whenever
Yeah, I
like
know.
beefs get
I know what it
started,
is.
and I just be like, bro, like hell no. And they be like, Banks, you ain't no fun. I know you used to do it as an airman. I said yeah, but see the difference is
As an
you
airman.
motherfuckers cannot fucking take no fuck like these
They
type
take
of
it too far.
motherfuckers that'll fucking take it way too fucking far. And then now I'm in trouble, standing in front of Commander like, Banks, why'd you let it happen? Well, shit, I didn't
I
know the
mean,
motherfucker didn't like him that bad. Like, I
I
didn't know.
thought it was just like a, just a settle it small little different.
Like,
I
I
didn't
had to
know it was
tell,
like a
like, you
he
know how I've been
concussion
coming
him.
home? You know how I've been coming home damn near every day for the past 3 months talking about the same damn airman?
Yep.
I didn't know he
I
was
had
gonna
to
pick him up and slam him into the
like
fucking concrete.
I had to
I
counsel
know.
Piece to
I
bomb.
had to counsel him today, and I was telling him because he was about to get into it with the little white boy, and I'm
Ooh.
like they sitting there bickering back and forth, and I'm like, and I had to get out of character because he wasn't hearing me.
They
I'm like,
wasn't listening
nigga,
to you.
I'm like, nigga, he is fucking 20 years old. You are 27 with a wife and a kid. You older than me. If you don't lock that shit up, like you over here beefing with a nigga that just got out of high school 2 years ago. Nigga, tighten your shit up. The fuck?
Right, that's my little brother. Age. I ain't gonna lie, I would have had to
Like,
shout
yeah,
him.
he talking about so well he talking about well if he put himself in a man's place. I said, nigga, I done been there before, and you ain't doing
I
nothing.
get it.
You not even that, bro. You ain't doing nothing but making yourself look foolish. A grown ass man with maturity and morals and responsibility. I ain't gotta prove shit to nobody, bro.
No,
I
fact.
don't have shit. I don't have shit to prove to you.
It's
And
different if he
free-
step to you.
That's different, right? But all he doing is talking. And like I
I'd
told
have
him,
told
I
him though.
said,
I'd
you
have like,
should.
bro, stop
I
all that
said the
fucking
only
chat.
reason. I said the only reason why your ass got mad is because you knew he was telling the fucking truth. Cause he told his ass. He told his ass. He said your ass always fucking up, and you need to get your shit together. Cause he told him straight like that. Oh God, he told him he was like, cause
Niggas
bro,
hate
he
the
left
truth.
this nigga left his cat card in the office and just left.
What? Like,
That's
nigga,
a whole
that's
security
that's a
violation.
violation, boy.
That's what I'm saying, and then he called him out. Cameron,
Hey, can't be
I hear
mad
one
at
more
the
damn
nigga
thing
shit.
clack across this floor. Play down here.
Can't be mad at the nigga.
Come
I
on.
ain't gonna lie.
Come on. Shit.
On baby dick.
Oh, I was about to
Nah,
drown.
he was like, he sat there. He was like, your ass is always fucking up, and then you want to get mad when Banks call you out on it, and then you want to throw your hands up like a little child. He was like, Banks is literally the easiest one of the best
Better
fucking.
get your ass up top, nigga.
He's like, he one of the best supervisors we got, and you go fuck it up because he really gonna turn up on our ass because you don't know how to get the fuck together.
Why is there a baby zombie?
And he was like, man, y'all be riding dick too hard. He's like, how the fuck is that riding dick? He's like, your ass just don't want to fucking listen. He's like, I don't know why you even joined the fucking military if you wasn't gonna follow fucking orders.
On his ass.
He was on his ass, bro. He couldn't take that shit. And he was like, bro, he's like, who the fuck are you? And he's like, I'm 20. He's like, you 27, but he was like, you 27 with a wife and a kid, but yet you can't lead or follow. Make it make sense. That nigga was on his neck.
Damn. If he
was on
You
his
can't lead
neck.
or follow that nigga.
I would have shut the fuck up after that one.
I ain't even gonna lie to you.
That's a cold
I
comment
would
right there.
have been ready to fight.
That's a
I would have
cold
been ready
ass.
to fight.
You can't lead or follow. Boy, what do you use?
That nigga.
What's the point of
But see, it would have been even colder if he was a stellar airman himself. But see, what made it bad is because
they would
this
start going
nigga,
back and forth, call each other out.
No, not even that. This same airman loves to disrespect people above him too. So he got called. He was like, I don't see why you could call me out, nigga. You just fucking disrespected a master sergeant this morning, so you can't say shit. So I do applaud him because he let it go for as long as it did, and then he tried to calm it down and try to be respectful. But then he turned up too quickly, and baby, hold on, play with your toy. So he goes fucking gets belligerent and gets to yelling at this boy.
Hello?
Like crazy. Like I'm talking about yelling at him something crazy. And he was like respectfully, he was like these master sergeants not gonna put their hands on you, but I'm gonna put my hands on you, real shit. He was like, cause you really pussy.
Brittany,
Nigga, we got
turn down your mic.
He said it loud as fuck. He was like, nigga, cause you really pussy, and I'll really beat your motherfucking ass. Now mind you, our office door is wide the fuck open, and it's seniors, chiefs, lieutenants walking around this motherfucker, and I'm like, all they had to do was hit at one time, and your ass was grass, and then I would have had to be there with you because I'm your fucking supervisor. So I told him, I was like, bro, y'all let that shit go. Y'all grown ass men, some of us more than others, looked him dead in the face when I said that. And I said, y'all need to shake hands, tighten that shit up, forgive each other, and move the fuck on. So the white boy was like,
Wait,
all right,
Luther.
cool. You
Wasn't it the same nigga you just
same nigga,
pressed?
same nigga, same nigga, same
And how
nigga,
he gonna
same
call
nigga.
somebody else pussy when he just pussied out? He had the opportunity
Same.
to get these fucking skibbity paps with
Same
nobody
nigga. So
around.
so so I told the nigga, I said, look, y'all shake hands, y'all let that shit go. And like I got my two counterparts in there. So they sitting there watching me counsel these two. They didn't say shit. So he was like, nah, I can't respect, bro. I can't, cause the white boy, he literally stuck his hand out. I was like, okay, I'm sorry, my bad. You know, it was just the heat of the moment. I shouldn't have said that. I'm willing to let it go. And he's sitting there talking about some, nah, I ain't letting that shit go. I can't respect, bro. He pussy, this, that, and other. I said, either you shake his hand or we gonna have a motherfucking problem. And he was like, I can't do it. I said, all right, cool. Paxton, get the fuck out the office. So I made his ass lock up, stand at attention, and I was like, nigga, I'm gonna let you know something right now. I'm the biggest P around this motherfucker. So if you got a problem, you can swing on me. You're not finna swing on my airman, cause I'll gladly beat your ass and send you back to fucking Baltimore. I said, I'm tired of this shit. I said, I've been spent 4 months trying to help your little pussy ass, and all you do is come in here and bark. I said, well, bark, nigga. What you gonna do now?
He ain't do shit.
That's
He
what I'm
ain't doing
saying. He ain't do about
motherfucking
nothing.
thing.
I
I
ain't
don't
gonna lie,
get no
Luther.
motherfucking fuck from none of that shit, nigga. You from Baltimore. I like no disrespect, fuck no disrespect, Kyle. I said, but you from fucking Baltimore. You from up north,
I
nigga.
don't
You
give
ain't
a
never had no
fuck this
down
city.
south ass whooping. I'm gonna whoop your motherfucking ass and stand over you and slap this Article 15 on your chest when I'm done, player.
Hard too
He
from the.
probably
Oh, it's
farted
gonna be
on it.
sent from God too. It's gonna resonate through your motherfucking
That bitch gonna,
fucking vertebrae.
I'm gonna knock his ass out and resuscitate his ass with that goddamn paperwork. Play with it.
Tap him right there in that fucking sternum.
And he talking about some, nah, Banks, I respect you too much. I said, well, shut the fuck up. I said, because you keep disrespecting me by getting in trouble, disobeying what the fuck I'm telling you to do. I said, lock that shit up. That's what the fuck I mean. Lock that shit the fuck
Right,
up.
a thin line just to piss you
See,
off all day.
Luther, that's what I'm saying. I know you don't get on people like that. Usually, you got to get real worked up to start flashing like that. But if I was in his shoes, and anybody, if I wasn't doing shit and somebody was talking to me like that, I would have had to take that opportunity just to get an article because I would have
And
started
that's the
swinging.
thing, though. But see, they know I'm not talking to, like, I'm usually the cool one. I'm
Right.
usually the one that be like, hey, bruh, he fucked up. He a man. Let him deal with it. You know what I'm saying? He'll be all right. I'm the laughing and the joking one. My partner, on the other hand, he the one that be with the shits, be ready to slap paperwork on everybody's desk. But if it ever came down to it to be buck with a motherfucker, he ain't gonna do it. So for me, I
So he
already
slapped
told him, I was like,
paperwork.
I said, I'm worse. I said, nigga, I will take this rank off. I'll take this jacket off. I will personally drive you to the nearest gym and whoop your ass.
I'm gonna have to turn you down, Brennan.
Now you gonna have to turn Brendan down, because Brendan might echo.
That's what he said.
That's what I was saying, Brennan.
I'm just like, bro, like that shit just don't make no motherfucking sense, bro. Like, how the fuck is you gonna be a grown ass man? You're older than me, bro. Like, you're literally older than me. How the fuck can you not get it together? You have a wife and a daughter at home. How do you lead your family?
He don't.
And I'm telling you, I'm like, bro, look, I mean, like, cause I closed the door, and after I got
You
in his
don't wear the
face,
pants in the house.
I literally got on his ass. I said, nigga, what you gonna do? I said, what are you
So what
gonna
you
do?
gonna do? Do you
I
want to
said, cause
get down?
I said, since you want to be a nigga about shit on fire, nigga, what you gonna do?
Ooh.
What you gonna do?
I ain't
That's
gonna
the
lie, I
first
threw
time,
that around
bro. I swear to God, that was the first
one
time I
time.
called on fire in uniform, bro.
But I was like, I said that one time in front of my chief. It was because
Hold
somebody
up,
kept playing with
The
me.
wife calling me. Hold up.
Mhm. Man, I'm talking about.
Hello.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So
But I used that one time, boy, in front, and I didn't know my chief was listening though. Like, so this nigga had kept trying me. And I'm patient, right? He was an E5, and he was on base, and he fucking he was like a fleet returnee, so he was like he came from the fleet, he went back to the base for some like schooling or some shit. So he just kept trying me, kept talking. He kept saying like, I know this more because I didn't been here. I'm like, bro, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a damn. What the fuck you talking about? You know. And then he had said something. He was like, I really beat you. And I said, on Crip, you will not do shit. Now I ain't said this calm though, but imagine me yelling and fucking getting loud. And I was like, boy, I said, on Crip, you ain't doing shit like that, boy. I said, you go outside right now. And niggas was like,
mhm,
he was like, oh, nobody talking about game banging and shit. I said, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I'm talking about you talking about some whooping ass, nigga. I do this shit.
mhm.
Yeah, I done got
Look,
my
I
picture
get
too,
you
and I
know
done got my ass
it's so
punched on, boy. I'd be
it's so
damned if you
crazy.
let a nigga talk to me crazy.
It's so crazy because bro, I get fucking disrespect like, bro, like cause I respect everybody, bro. And
Right.
literally, you and Brennan have heard me him in this house talk about this same nigga every fucking day for the last 3 motherfucking months. Every day is something different. Boy, I got in his face. I said this shit, and he got cause he a E2, so he got one stripe. Boy, I snatched that damn Velcro off his chest and threw that bitch on the ground. I said, what the fuck you gonna do?
Mm,
I said, nigga, you in my fucking
that's
office. I said,
disrespectful.
you need to tighten that shit up, nigga. What the fuck you gonna do? Like, cause it's a shame I have to talk to you like that, bro.
Right, you getting me out
Like
of character, bitch.
you getting me out of character. Like, was I wrong? Yes, I was in that moment. But at the same time, I was supposed to discipline you. Get your shit together. Like every fucking day, I got a different issue with you. He is literally a calendar year older than me, bro.
Yeah, people don't. I don't even know. It's just
And then he got
yeah.
to talk about some man. I'm depressed. I got mental issues. I said, you motherfucker, you just got here. You literally just got here. You got mental issues. It's your fault because you ain't been doing shit since you been here. Like today, like I try to be patient with him and I give him a clean slate every fucking day. So I've been working on cars since I was 13 years old. This motherfucker has never used his hands a day in his life, and he admitted that. So he bought a fucking charger, not no decent charger. He bought a fucking charger that used to be a cop car,
Oh shit.
and that bitch got 120 something thousand miles on it, bro. Already a piece of shit.
Wait, hold on, wait. Time out. Repeat that.
I said, you know how I got my Challenger, right? I got my Challenger in
Yeah.
2017. I got my shit in 2017. I bought that bitch 15,000 miles on it. That motherfucker, and it's paid off. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to worry about this shit. My shit just not reaching 80,000. And he got a Charger that used to be a police car. That bitch got 120,000 miles on it, and his column shift. So, like I told him, I had already
20,000
said
miles
in
is
the office
outrageous.
before. I had said in the office before that I wanted to fuck engine swap my car, and I said, and they everybody was looking at me crazy. They was like, "Well, why would you do that?" I said because I only paid 20, a little over 20 for this car, and it was damn near brand new when I got it. Only reason I got it so low is because it used to be a rental car, but it was still in great condition, brand fucking new. And all I gotta do is swap out everything. I was like, nigga, I am a licensed mechanic. I know exactly what to do. Every single part I need, what I need, how much it's gonna cost. Total cost at the maximum is gonna cost me 40K. At the maximum. 40 plus 20 is what? 60, right? What's the average
Mm-hmm.
Hellcat going for right now?
They're probably like 40 for a Hellcat.
100K.
You said
A hundred
Hellcat.
K.
I thought you were talking about this regular charge.
Them bitches
Challenge.
going for 100K. So guess who just saved 40K? But I know exactly what the fuck I'm doing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So like I told him. But so he comes in, he tries to have the same idea. And I tell him, I'm like, nah, brother. I said, I don't think that's going to be the best idea. And he's like, man, you hate, you don't want nobody to be like you. I said, that's definitely not the case because you can never be like me. But you, that's not a smart idea. He was like, why the fuck you think it's not a smart idea? I said, first of all, watch your mouth. That's number one. Number two, that's not smart because
I'm back.
financially, you only got one strike. You got one strike. And if I have to be in front of the commander because you buying all kinds of car parts and you can't pay your bills, I'm gonna be fixed. Second of all, you have a used police car that's a column shift. Most of the shit that's in there used to be in that car has been gutted out. So which means you are going to have to not only cut to put shit back in, but cut to like to fit more crown mold more shit back in there. Like this shit ain't no joke. It's gonna be way more expensive for you than it will be for me. I said on
Yeah.
top of that, you don't even know what the fuck you looking at. You think you just gotta get a new engine and slap it in there. That's not how this shit
No,
goes.
you gotta move all the other parts around
I
and
said
to
this-
hold all that power. And
Oh-
then you got
oh,
fuel
God.
injector, everything. That's the same thing with me. This Alpha Male, like fucking, I wanted to put because the OEM parts, I wanted to fucking start adding in to go like to upgrade it to like the TI or the Q4. Like I ain't with the Q4 because the body on it, but I could, but. Nah, so like all the other parts, if you understand like anything about engineering at all, like mechanical, electrical, like you know that if you replace one part, especially add more power here, you have to make sure that there's like the correct components in that can accept all that fucking power, accept fucking like different shit because you gonna fuck around and break some shit. If you're just trying
Right.
to do one, replace
and
one
then
thing.
you gonna have a bigger problem in the back.
Right. Yeah, Brendan is back.
Yep.
And so like I told him, I'm like, bro, like you want to sit here and put. He was like, I just want a scat pack motor. I was like, all right, cool. You get a brand new scat pack motor for like $9K. Get that out your mouth before you end up choking on that.
But what you gonna do
He-
with it?
And I said you could get a new scat pack motor for like $9K. I said, well, okay, what about the transmission? He told me some, what about it? I said, see, that's your problem right there. I said, that's your fucking problem right there. I said, you don't even know all the parts you need. I said, I know every fucking part, every serial number, and I know exactly how much that shit gonna cost because I already researched this shit. I know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. I know how long it's gonna take me to do it. I said, you just trying to do some plug and play shit, and that shit don't work like that. He talking about some, and all I want to, you can just tell him talking. He don't know what the fuck he talking
Yeah,
about.
there's only a few
No.
things you can do that are technically plug and play that can give you
Right.
vehicle, like performance, and that's
Right.
like giving it like turbo, like literally turbo can be considered plug and play because you just need to cut
Turbo
like,
is
pipes
plug and play.
fucking- yeah, like
And
it
then
is,
he
it's
talking about-
plug and play for
And
the
then,
most part.
then he talking about fucking yo, I can just slap a supercharger on there. I said, do you know how much a supercharger costs? He talking about maybe
supercharger
1 or
is
2K.
not plug and
I said,
play.
nigga, if you paying $1 or $2,000 for a damn supercharger, that's a piece of shit supercharger, and your
Yeah,
car
'cause
gonna blow the fuck up.
Yeah, because your
I-
transmission has to be tuned to it as well, and
Yeah,
Not
like
fucking-
only that,
you're gonna
Joe,
strip your
any good
transmission out.
Every single good supercharger company I have ever seen has like the fucking Hellcat fucking supercharger. The
some
Hellcat
ignorant comments
supercharger
that
that
people be making.
the Hellcat supercharger that came factory from the car, you could get it brand new on eBay for $3,500, brand new. But they're not selling that part by itself, and I'm pretty sure if you go to Dodge and get it, it's gonna be the normal price of a fucking supercharger, which is somewhere between $6,000 and $9,000. That is normally the price around that. Then on top of that, you gonna have to pay another $1,500
Look,
just
buddy.
to get that bitch installed and tuned.
That's why
I'm
I'm
gonna tell
there.
you,
buddy.
like, I'm gonna tell you, like, dude said in the party the other day, a while back, bro. He said, just go to U-Haul, fucking go to U-Haul,
Wow.
rent one of those big ass fucking goddamn trucks and engine swap that bitch.
Wow.
You put that
That's stupid as
350 in your fucking bitch, you gonna be
That's so ignorant.
zooming.
And see, like I was
You
just
can
telling
rent
bro,
that
I was like, bro,
motherfucker for
you.
$19.95.
I told that motherfucker, I said,
Hell
look,
yeah,
bro,
new
I
motor.
said,
My
you
truck
sit
has
here
a
want to
350
do all
in
that.
it.
I said, you don't understand all this shit. He was like, bro, I just don't get it. He was like, you just not trying to put me on game. This shit doesn't work like that. I was like, nigga,
It's like you
are
so
27.
ignorant, you piece of shit.
You are 27, sounding like a 15-year-old. I said, but since you want to be so goddamn smart and technical, let me put it out to you. I said, first you gotta buy the motherfucking engine. That's money. Then you gotta buy the transmission that go along with it, but that it can accept that power. Then you
Yep.
gotta get a drive shaft that can take that much fucking power. The
And
drive
that's
shaft
if,
is so
and that's along with your shit, because I mean,
yes.
the drive shaft has to be
But
long
the
enough
drive
to.
you can buy an aftermarket drive shaft.
Well, that's what I'm
no
saying,
problem.
but like,
But he has to go. It has to be. It has to match the
Bro,
power.
it has to
spec,
match the
and it has to
transmission.
fit. Then on top of that, you
you're
drive
probably
a
gonna have to
rear
get
wheel
it
drive
longer or
V8.
shorter.
So you're gonna need a limited slip differential, which is gonna cost you somewhere between 2 to 4K. He was like, "What is that?" I said, "We should stop having
Bitch,
this
look it up.
conversation now." I said, "We should stop having this conversation now because you don't even know what a limited slip is. You obviously don't even need a car." I said, "But I'm gonna continue." I said, "You need a new rear subframe."
He said you don't need a car. That's crazy.
I said the whole subframe that you need,
Because
the
you're
one you
putting
got
a lot of
now
fucking
can't
pounds
accept
per
the fucking
square
power.
inch.
I said you're gonna need
And
new
you're gonna end
axle
up
shafts.
ripping your fucking axle off your frame.
You're gonna need new axle shafts. You're gonna need bigger fucking
Everything.
brakes. You're gonna need bigger brakes because you
You
got more
basically
power
gutting out
and
the
you need
car,
to stop.
bro.
You're
Niggas
gonna need
don't
to
even
fucking
understand that.
you're gonna need to fucking get new engine mounts. You're gonna have to get new, well, not new engine mounts because it should be bolt on like that. But you're gonna have to get a new engine harness. You're gonna have to get a new wire harness. You're gonna have to get all kinds of shit. You're gonna have to get a new gauge cluster. You're gonna have to buy so much shit. He's talking about some. So he's like,
And
well,
that's
you know
not
all
counting
this.
the $5,000 for 3 days on the dyno, trying to get
Right,
that bitch
and
tuned in.
and he talk about some. So why, if you know all this, how come you haven't done it? Because
Because
it's
it's expensive.
Shit
This
cost,
shit is
that's
expensive.
you dead ass gutting out your own vehicle. Like you rebuilding that bitch pretty much. Man, people are like, that's what I say. I don't know much.
Okay,
as
bro.
much as I should
Why is
about
there so
cars,
many
but I know
mobs down
fucking
here?
Enough.
Bro,
Like,
this nigga didn't.
Like,
This nigga didn't even
see,
know what
that's
an
what I was saying,
HID
Bonky,
was.
earlier.
This nigga didn't even know what a fucking HID headlight was. He didn't know the difference between HIDs and LEDs. This nigga was willing
light
to
emitting
spend.
diodes.
This nigga was willing to fucking spend $250 on a light bulb for his headlights because he want brighter headlights. Because
Halogens?
that's what he has fucking LEDs already. His fucking headlights are fucking white. And I told him, he talking about some, well, I can't see. I said, okay, well, maybe if you take that
You
fucking
need glasses.
I said, take that fucking tint off
right.
your fucking window.
So basically what you're saying is that
This is a dumbass.
it's not really, I wouldn't necessarily say dumbass, right? I mean, I would say
He is a dumbass,
unexperienced,
bro.
but what I'm saying is it sounds
Pause.
more like when you get like a fucking, like when you get something for the first time, you look up like on Amazon so and so accessories, right? Like
Joe,
you're looking up
we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Joe,
But that's what I'm talking about. That's where he's at, right? Like he's talking
But
about
see, he's
upgrading
past
like
that because
headlights.
he's
talking about
27 years old. There's no fucking way you
how
can
long has he
tell
had
me.
the car though?
He's had it since 2019. He said.
I don't know. My thing is, bro, there's so many people that like I've gotten over the whole fucking not understanding how people don't know shit about cars, bro. Because I've helped people do shit for so long,
This is
bro.
why I'm finna blow your
People
fucking.
are so fucking.
Hold
ignorant
on. This is why I'm finna blow your
Hold on,
gasket
before you tell
because
him
it's not
to-
even about. It's not even
Hold
about
on,
that,
before
bro.
you tell him, Luther, like Joe, for me, like I know about cars, but I don't know it to the level that y'all do. And like I understand logic, you know what I'm saying, as a mechanical engineer. But if you teach me like how this goes here, this like, cause I it makes sense, but I just don't know the parts and the intake because that's
you gotta
not.
also understand that some
you know,
people, and I don't mean anything fucked up against people, but some people are, not even that they're fatherless, but like even if they do have a dad, maybe their dad wasn't into that shit like they should have been or something.
Cameron,
That's
stop.
like because if a
Because if you
family
knock
has
that
any type of
TV
anything,
over, I'm gonna
I've
whip
seen-
your ass. Sit down. Sit down.
people
No, don't act
literally
scared
just
now.
have like
We
Sit
can
down.
go build a fucking our own house if we wanted to. That's the shit like working
I've
my
seen
hands
people
in
where
different
like their
ways.
spark plug will go out.
I want to hear that
and they'll
shit.
Just
You just not
fucking leave their car in their yard. Well, they'll just,
and change my oil
leave their car.
filter and shit
They'll
like
just
that.
leave their car in their yard because it's broken to them.
If you don't know how to change a
Because they
spark
have no
plug,
fucking clue how to. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm
Like
saying.
that's not even. But that's what I'm saying.
Come
like,
on, you
we-
can go back downstairs.
We've seen that shit. Like people literally just don't know, bro. Like
That's
they
true.
They don't
And
care
even if they
to
don't
care
know, it's
to
not hard to look it up to fucking and learn how to do that shit. But people are really, I've realized people are really not mechanically inclined at all.
They're not. That's the thing, bro. They're just not mechanical. I've seen people watch YouTube videos, bro, and it's like I'll be at the same point as somebody. I don't know anything about this part that I'm working on. I'll watch the YouTube video. We're both watching it. I'll get in there, take the whole fucking thing apart, get the whole thing done.
Exactly.
You still
Sit
have
down.
no fucking clue what that man just did or what's going on.
Exactly. You like what the fuck? Or they like what the fuck? And I'm like, bro,
Yeah,
you get
it's
that.
just
Like I
get
didn't
in
know
there
nothing
and get
about
it
this
done.
until I just seen
I'm
it.
not even gonna
And
lie.
it's like
I
just
have
makes
trouble with fixing cars and shit sometimes. Even though I had
I wish y'all would
but,
just
like-
let me tell this because it's
I'm sorry.
it's so beyond what y'all trying to say. It's
Oh,
beyond
we not
logic.
talking about
So
you
so
no
just
more. We just
no,
talking
I'm
about
not
something
saying
else.
me. I'm just saying, listen, this
Oh, car,
nigga,
dude. Yeah.
this nigga, I said he came to me and said, Banks, I need your opinion because I know you know about cars. And I want you to listen to this entire fucking conversation, and I want you to hear me word for fucking word because you gonna look at your fucking screen the same way I looked at him, and I wish I could see y'all's face when you do it. This nigga says, I need your opinion on this because I know you know about cars. All right, bro, what you need? My headlights in my car ain't bright enough. I said, bro, I've seen
Bitch.
your headlights. I've seen them. They're plenty bright. You don't need them. And he goes, now fine. I'm pre-warn you. This conversation gets dumber and dumber. And I just want to let you know. To the point where my fucking sergeant had to pull me and be like, yeah, Banks, just let it go, bro. Just let it go. So he goes, my headlights too dim. I can't see. I said, okay. I said, you
Please
don't
don't tell
need
me he
brighter
wasn't putting
headlights.
his headlights on.
The headlights you have are plenty bright. I said, and you don't have tinted lenses, so the headlights are plenty bright. He was like, yeah, but they too bright for me. I said, I know he said they not bright enough for me. I said, wait a minute, you the same one that got window tint on your windshield. How dark is your windshield? And he goes, oh, my windshield's 15%. I said, okay. I said, for one, it's illegal. Yeah, Yeah, you feeling it now. Yeah. I said, so first of all, you gonna fix one dumbass problem, one dumbass mistake with another one. I said, first of all, 15% windshield tint is illegal as fuck. He's like, but I don't want nobody looking at my car. Okay, cool. You can get 35% and can't nobody see in your fucking car.
Right,
in
it's
your
a
windshield.
slight reflection, dickhead.
Yeah, it's a slight reflection. I said, because if you can't see, you are creating a hazard on the road. Now you're putting brighter headlights because you can't see on something you caused yourself. Now you causing a bigger hazard because now you blinding people that you go past. He was like, well, you can't recommend me no brighter headlights? No, because you don't need them. And so he goes, well, what do I do? Maybe lighten up the window tint on your windshield? He was like, but that costs too much money. But nigga, you was just willing to spend $250 on some damn bulbs that you don't even know about, and you was gonna get somebody else to put them in because you don't even know what the fuck to do with them. Then he keeps researching. Then you remember, you know the little halo rings, the small circles that light up.
Yeah.
So then he wants to put them in his fucking headlights. I said that's not gonna give you any light. He's like, but they bright, nigga. That's not gonna light up the road. That's not a light. That is a projector. It's not gonna light up anything. And he told me so, and I said, you don't even know how to put that shit on. He's like, it costs $100. How hard can it be? I said, nigga, you have to crack open your fucking headlight. He told me so, what do you mean? I said, nigga, you have to take your headlight off the car. I said, do you even know how to take your headlight off the car? He told me, yeah, I just lift the hood. No, bitch, that's not how it works. I said, first of all, with all Dodge cars, you have to take the fucking front bumper off to take the fucking headlight housings off.
Nigga said lift the hood.
I ain't know what they're done yet. Just listen to this. I said, you gotta lift the hood, take the bumper off, undo the fucking headlights, put the headlights in the oven, cook them at like 400 degrees, break the seal on them, open them up, fucking glue this shit down in the right spot, drill into the housing, route the wires, put some fucking sealant and pray you blew the sealant correctly so don't no water get in there. Do that correctly. Put them bitches back on the car and pray that them motherfuckers don't get water in them and condense up and burn up everything. And I said, that fucking shit you looking at right there is cheap as hell. I said, that shit ain't gonna last you but 6 months and it's gonna go the fuck out. And you're gonna be in the same goddamn position. He talking about something. Well, I mean, it's just gonna happen anyway. I'm just trying to ask your professional opinion. I'm like, well, what the fuck you asking me about it if you not gonna do what you want to do anyway? He told me, well, what should I do? Should I get LEDs or HIDs? I said, you don't need HIDs. I had HIDs. You don't need that much brightness. I said, on top of that, we live in an area where it snows. I said, you already got white headlights. You don't need nothing with that much fucking power and intensity Because when it snows and you turn your high beams on, or even if you don't turn your high beams on, that fucking light is gonna reflect off that snow and
Reflections.
blind you. He talking about some, man, that shit don't work like that. I said, yep, let's stop talking right here.
Nah, you got better patience to mute this nigga.
I said,
I would
because
have been swarmed.
you are stupid.
I would have been like, get the
You're
fuck out my face.
stupid. You gonna shine a bright ass white light at snow? And then I said, nigga, you might as well get you some amber fog lights. What's that? Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he
some
could,
people just
he
don't
could
got common
actually
sense, bro.
set up a whole nother. He could, if he was really. I mean, really just depends on speaker, like the speaker system too, whether or not you're gonna install extra like lights. But his car should come with fucking fog lights, like it should be an extra set of fog.
And so,
Oh,
like I
stupid.
told, but see, my car didn't come with fog lights. My car didn't come with fog lights, and so, but I have the fog light housing, and the light thing that it could go in. So, like yes, baby. And I have the fucking fog light housing that it goes in, plus the lights that I could put down there. But I never went and took it to get installed because I always knew I wanted to swap out the bumper. And so then he gets to asking me, he's like, yeah, I want to put a wide body kit on my car and this, that, and the other. I'm like, bro, you was talking about all this extra money. I'm glad that he's talking because before he didn't even really much talk. Now I see why he didn't talk because you're a dumbass. But it's just like, you got all this different shit, and it's like, okay, I'm glad you got hobbies. You have similar hobbies to me. And he talking about some, he's like, I don't see how y'all sit here and fucking, talk about video games. I was like, bruh, it gets bad up here. I was like, you're not gonna be able to go out and do nothing but sit inside and play fucking video games. He's like, I got a PlayStation 5, this, that, and the other. I'm like, all right, cool. Find you a game that you like and play it. Man, I be playing 2K. Okay, we'll play 2K. He goes, but this shit sucks though. I can't be sitting here playing this shit all day. I said, well, find something else to do. He talking about something. Man, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I said, well, he's like, I don't want to see him play no video game. But then tries to have a whole hour and a half conversation with the white dude about how fun 2K is. So you see what I'm saying? Like, he's just so fucking inconsistent. Then he talks about guns. I said, bro, do you even know how to fucking take a gun down? I said, do you know the difference between the M4 and the M5? I said, do you know the difference between different bullet calibers? He was like, all I know is 9mm. I said, see, you just... I'm
all
like,
I
bro,
know
what the
is
fuck?
alakablam.
He talking about something, I want to get me a Glock. I said, you sound like the typical nigga, bro. Like, you just sound like a nigga, bro. Like, you just want to get a fucking Glock for what? I said, you have a daughter. I said, that bitch don't even have a fucking safety on it. What are you gonna do if your daughter get it?
Gun. Yeah, but it's there now. That shit don't make no fucking sense. Like, niggas, that's one thing I don't like talking about with other people with guns, because in Texas we really play with them motherfuckers, and I hate when people are ignorant on guns, because it's like, shut the fuck up.
I can tell you right now, I don't know shit about
Go get an
guns.
M9.
I just
Go
know
get a
that
fucking
bitches
M9
go kablam,
and call it a fucking
and
day.
I fucking shoot a deer, and I shoot some goddamn target, boy. And I put some lead down range.
I'm not talking about that though. I'm not talking about that.
I'm just saying,
I want to go get a Glock. I want to get a Glock. It's
Well,
like,
that's what I'm saying.
Glock
Like,
my
bringing
favorite
up
gun
the conversation of guns
that
or
was the first
something.
gun
Yeah, like you want to talk
it.
about how you such a gun enthusiast and you
got
that and the other,
frame,
but I'm
talking about
asking
you got
you,
polymer versus
right,
metal frame or steel.
and then I'm
like,
asking
like,
you. No, this the kicker right here. I asked him I said, where's the upper and lower receiver? He said, what the fuck is that?
That's literally. I'll let you know this.
The gun
I
itself.
know the
That's the
only
whole
thing that I
goddamn
know
gun.
about guns is literally how to 3D print them in the entire Like, I've watched hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of fucking YouTube videos because I'm really into that shit.
My P80.
Like, I wanted to get a 3D printer for so long so I could 3D print my own shit, and I've learned so much about like how to put them together, and that shit is so simple too.
It is simple. Like, it's like a puzzle, man. I built my own. Like, so I had a while ago. It was like 2018, 2019, because in Texas you could have a pistol at that time below. I mean, if you were over 18, as long as you built it, or it was or you
it was in your family.
It got passed down. Yeah. So I built my own fucking P80. This was smooth too, and I had the polymer frame on it because they can sell you the frame and the parts and all that shit. Because you can buy them. They're like gun parts on itself. You can buy the slide, you can buy the fucking barrel, you can buy the receiver, Like you can buy
Only
everything.
part
Like,
you,
shit
the
like
only
that.
part that only part on the gun
Ammunition.
that's serially controlled is is the lower receiver. The
Right.
lower
So,
receiver is the
but
only
thing
part
is,
that's serially controlled.
but no, it had no serial number because it wasn't sold. It wasn't built yet. It was
That's
no
a 80,
whole.
so that's a 80% lower.
Yeah, it was P80. Like I said, it's 80%. So that's how it was legal to sell. So I did all the drill bits. I did that shit to say it. Everything made it smooth, filed it down, and then got the Glock components for it because that's the frame it was using. So I got the Glock components. It fit in that bitch snug like a motherfucker. It was for a Glock 26. So like that frame was so small, but getting all the parts, you realize like you start building shit. This shit ain't hard. Like anybody could really build this shit, and this shit is scary. Like that motherfucker could really fuck around. I was 19 and built my own gun. That shit was wild.
I want a 1911.
1911 is expensive.
We know, Brennan, and yes, the motherfuckers are little. You would
Those
never
are-
find a
those are-
1911 under $1,000.
That's
Those
what
are
Those are
beautiful
little.
weapons.
Those are stainless steel guns that are fucking
Bitch
trimmed
heavy,
in
too.
wood. They heavy, and that. But Brennan just wanted because of the fucking sound that it make when you shoot.
I mean, that's the most American ass gun though we got.
It literally
Colt
is.
45.
Yeah, Colt M911, M1911. That's the most American gun. A fucking Colt 45 don't make the same sound. Like
But
he
nah,
talking
that
like
1911 is definitely America's gun.
that bitch.
Like
that
I
is-
want an
look,
M1
if you
Garand
ever
and a
shot one,
1911, bro. That's all.
if
That's
you
all I
ever
want in
shot
life.
one or ever held one or just pull the slide back on that motherfucker, like yeah,
That man so
that's
it's
it's
so
a smooth sound. That's why that bitch is so fucking expensive, and you can fucking customize them bitches to look however the fuck you want.
You can, man. If you, I don't know. It's just like it's almost chills though. How satisfying hearing that slide click back.
Mhm.
It's like that metal on metal. And you like, ooh, just like, ooh.
But see, this is my thing though. Like I understand people not being educated, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I can understand people wanting to get into something that they might not fully know about, or
But don't.
but don't
Yeah.
claim you so high and mighty
Right.
and you know so much about it. And then when I question you on it, and it's something that I know for a fact that it's not true, then you want to get mad at me for giving you the correct information.
Right, like I don't know how niggas don't have humility. Like it's okay to be wrong or not know some shit. Just say it. Like so, like
It's alright
I
to
tell
be
motherfuckers-
bitty.
I tell motherfuckers when I don't know some shit because I like learning shit. Educate me, goddamn it. Like if I
Mhm.
know some shit, like especially about guns. If it's something I don't know about guns, I'm listening. So like correct me if I'm wrong. I don't take that shit offensive. Like niggas want to get defensive when they tell like somebody tell you no that's not this, not that. This is how this actually works. Boom, boom, boom. And you like why argue with a motherfucker that know it? It's like
Right.
they learn some shit.
And if you wrong, learn to accept when you fucking wrong.
Right, like it's not hard. Like you have some humility. Niggas acting like it's the end of the world if you wrong. Like, bro, no, nigga, that's how you learn. You can't learn without making fucking mistakes. Fuck, people, man.
I'm living
Probably
off
one
the fish
fucking-
ass.
Yeah, he just a dumbass, bro.
What
And,
game
like,
we playing, bro?
Shit, get on Texas.
Texas.
You know, I'm my second monitor, bro.
You gotta play 4 on there.
I ain't playing that. Y'all had that. But yeah, get on Texas, bro. I got my fucking I got my
Finish
second
cooking
monitor
my
now.
fish.
When we gonna start playing Destiny, bro?
So we got a list. So basically, we're gonna do Destiny after we do Back for Blood. So once we do Back for Blood, then we'll play Destiny. So and then Destiny's probably it should bring us up into fucking into the launch of Call of Duty. So we'll probably end up doing fucking Destiny like in like end of November, early December.
I don't
Because
think I've
niggas
ever played
is-
Back for Blood.
Yeah, we slick got a team for it already, but like it's gonna interchange out because I know me and Brennan down for it. Kenson say he down for it, but I'm not finna be sitting here waiting on Kenson kissing ass because he be all over the place sometime. And then fucking so basically the last 2 spots